God's sakes. Save his draft. Yes, yes. Alright. Yeah. I gotta admit, I feel pretty friggin' defeated, y'all. Not even like about like YouTube's never the deal, right? YouTube's never the deal. Uh, YouTube's always the best place for me. I don't know, like it doesn't. I seem to shine here pretty damn well. Yeah. Happy Meal. Yeah. Uh, I only had like $6, so I got the Happy Meal. Ah, shit. Sorry, I gotta get some things together and a beer. I gotta get a beer. I gotta get a beer. I gotta sunbake that baby tomorrow. And of course, doing all right. I guess as good as I can with the two messed up ankles. Just moving slow going. Lefty's still kind of having issues, but righty's doing not as good. It's having issues too. As much as I'd love to tell you that it's great, it's not. It's fucked up. Bump cap. See if I can sit down. I'll get it going. It's fine. I'm telling you, dude. Like this has happened to me before. It happens when I get stressed. My back gets thrown out because I work too hard. My sciatica activates, like double activates. Okay, and then what happens there is that essentially the blood flow starts killing it, and it doesn't have much chance of getting very much circulation right now. So essentially, I spent all day in and out of bed, mostly in bed. Keep the leg put up, keep it going, posting both of them up because the other one's starting to have the issue too. I got, hey, what's up, man? I'm back. Hey, thank you, man. That's the thing is that someone left a comment and said, "Are you going on?" And I wasn't going to, guys. I was just gonna lay in the bed, but I gotta say, I do like it here better than working right now because of the ankle issues. I'm working on a new video about Marlin knives. I don't know if anyone knows what a Marlin knife is. They're cheap Chinese gas station knives that I've always been curious about. I've never been curious enough to actually buy some, but they sell them at the nearby Ace. So I had to pick up a traditional and something kind of tactical looking snakeskin or something on it. I'm not going to tell anyone my opinions right now, but I can tell you right now it's probably a good thing I never bought them when I was younger, because I probably would have been disappointed then. But life does have its surprises, I think. Yeah, I got a beer. Oh, come on. For God's sakes, man. Yeah, exactly. It's like, Rogers, it's like you see him in a gas station or a country store or something, and you're like, those look kind of, I don't know, look like crap. They look like crappy. And Sorry. I am trying to clean up a little bit here tonight. I gotta get some of this stuff friggin' worked out. Obviously, talk about a couple knives. I'll talk about that one. Really kind of spoke to me. It's got that friggin'. It's got that Jack Razor knife for like field shaving or whatever. Yeah. I don't even have a strap to run on that. And I mean, it's not sharp. It's not sharp, y'all. It's not like the buck knife, okay? Like, Sam, if he's here, God bless Sam. I handed him the knife today, and he literally sat there and put his friggin' fingers over it like this. And I was like, Sam, don't friggin' do that, man. Don't do that with that buck knife. That buck knife is the sharpest, the freaking most razor sharp thing I have. I bought out of package. It's so good too. It's really good. I like them type of blades. They're good for multiple things. Exactly. Yeah. Well, the other reason why I bought it is because I used to have a little Jack Razor knife with a little fold out like that kind of deal. You know, and yeah, they're cheap. They're Chinese. Did I overpay for these two? You know, I do this stuff for the channel, so I don't really care sometimes about how much I pay. Although, if you saw the video today, my first thoughts are coming out tomorrow early in the morning. I just got to put them the rest of the way together. The funny thing about that is that that screwdriver set, that screwdriver roll that I have now, is probably the most capable screwdriver tools that I have. So like Pops goes looking for something specific, he's gonna find it in there. That's really one of the problems that Pops has, is that, especially right now when everything's in disarray, like all this stuff is kind of crashing right at the end, which has happened to me before. It's normal, right? Like the stress is a lot though. Like, so that's why my legs are so screwed up. You know what I'm saying? It's a progressive thing. It happens every time. Like, hey, you gonna get this done in time? Yeah, we're working on it. Hey, can you do this on top of it? No. Hey, can you change this about this? No. Okay, I guess I will. And then it costs me a day. You know, it's like whatever. You know, like I'm okay. I'll fix your problems. You know, but I can't guarantee you that. I can guarantee you right now, this guy has saved more money because I changed the plan the way I did. I don't know if you've ever. Oh, sorry. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. 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 Yeah, I keep finding these everywhere. It's kind of cool. Reminds me of bottle caps from back in the day. Like Pogs. Y'all remember Pogs? I had the biggest slam rat at schoolyard. Yeah, Rogers, thank you. Everyone who's watching, double tap the screen to like what's going on, I guess. But no, I've been carrying the Coast knife in my pocket, the DX5357. This little, dude, I'm guessing that's like an actual, like a hardcore fishing knife, like for. I have the same old DeWalt. She's a classic, man. DCD 773. By the way, it is literally turned up so that I can just read that number. 771, sorry. 771. 773 is over there, I think. But yeah, I really like this Coast knife a whole lot. Like, I gotta admit, I'm doing these countertops, and that hook knife just right through the damn plastic I had it wrapped in. How you doing, Ringo? Ringo Anselmo. The man, the myth, the legend has returned. Not to mention, gonna tell us cool things like usual. Cheers, Ringo and Rogers. Cheers, Ringo, Rogers. Thinking time. Cheers. Come on. Man, nothing like a day off. Thanks, Stink. Yeah. So, shit. I did make a purchase today that will make someone that I know a little upset, maybe, or a little jealous, or maybe make him pull the trigger on the stupid thing. um, I always look to try to save money. By the way, the that screwdriver roll, this guy, it's right here. I didn't pay $30 for that actually. I paid what was it? $21 and change? No, it was the other way. It was $19 and something cents for the entire thing. So if you buy the screwdrivers online, you can get a discount. Hey, what up, Big Josh? I got your saw right here. Hold on, I got it right here. It's right here. It's right here. I swear it's here. I actually did find it. I literally saw the robot parts like a few seconds ago. There it is. Yes, yes, yes. Skibbity dub dub dub. Yes, yes. I just gotta find the drill holster. It's right there actually. I can see it. I threw it on the floor. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, that's going out to Big Josh, Tools of Big Josh, so he can have his say on it. Honestly, I want to see what he says before I do a video, because I'm going to be like, Big Josh is totally wrong, or he's totally right. I don't know. I won't know until you go. Let's see. Dang it, I can see it right there. You know what? Tomorrow, I got like a short list to do. I got to limit my hours this week because life has hemorrhaged the entire job to a place where I have no ability to friggin' go and make money there. And the only way I could trust anybody is if it's me or Pops. Pops will go with the kid. Yeah, and then maybe I'll have some extra time to do a couple videos. I gotta give that back. So yeah, the White Knight Pops knife. That was a cool little video. I gotta say, I like the white handle on it. It's a little loose. I gotta tighten it up. I'll admit that. I bought it off eBay. The guy said it was bent a little. I fixed that. I fixed it. It's right. It was bent up here. Yeah, this way I have 48, 22, 1906 comparison, so people can see that the original amazing fastback handle is pretty much the same deal, right? And I like the white. It actually shows a better contrast between the two. And then if you have big hands like me, I got pretty big hands. Here, I gotta stand up. Sorry, y'all. Oh, crap. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Everything. Not like there's nothing, no exclusive thing that doesn't hurt on me right now. Okay, so clip tech, belt clip. Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna check your out channel, Big Josh. Yeah, dude, Big Josh. He does not do crazy videos like mine. But he did kind of inspire him, because if I was going to do the complete opposite of someone and basically say the same stuff, I think it would be Big Josh. Where is it? Come on, it's here somewhere. Is it here? There? Is it anywhere? Crap. There's a larger version of this knife. Oh man, see, I can't pitch knives. I can't do anything. My brain's all friggin' scattered. I'm dropping stuff, dropping it. For God's sakes, dropping things. Oh, and it's my flashlight. That's even better. Wow. And I don't even have the capacity to go get it. That's great. That's even more awesome. Okay, hold on just a second. Get this friggin' scooter rolling. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go out to the truck. I know it's in the truck. I saw it earlier while I was going to get stupid McDonald's. I'm gonna take the chat with me, so if you want to say something, I can still read it. And I hate this thing a whole bunch too. Hey, what's up? Yeah, wow. Yeah, this thing could be a way better design. Although I gotta say, if I can find a way to put this thing on top of that, then that would be cool. This would be useful. Otherwise, it's not that useful. If anything, it makes the other leg fucking hurt more. 15-second review. Yeah, yeah. By the way, I still love this stupid car carrier thing. Oh crap. Uh, yeah, I was super hungry. I bought this at Walmart one night, and I have a policy: if I'm hungry, I try not to buy anything like that's worth more than $10 or $5 or 20. So at least I stuck with the policy on it. But you know, Pops looks at it. He's like, "What the hell is that for?" I said, "It's for the truck." Oh, because I've already destroyed basically the usage of every cup holder in that friggin' truck with a cell phone holder or something. But there's the knife in question. This is the large handle version. Hold on a sec here, folks. Let me sort this out. Oh, yeah, and, anyone wondering where the comb has been? It's been in my truck. These are great multi-tools. And there's the other little rocks on that I had to friggin' fidget with for a week. Pens galore. Yeah, this will be good. I just got to freaking tap all the crap out. Sawdust, freaking dust, and dusty dustiness inside of that. Let me just put that there. Okay. But Milwaukee made an amazing knife. It's 48-22-1906. This lived in my father's pocket. How bad is that hyper tough knife? You want to see it? You want to see how bad it is? You want, dude? That was a rough 15-second review to do, even. Yeah. It's made of plastic. I mean, it's high quality plastic, okay? It's not like the cheapest thing I've ever felt, okay? And you know what this reminds me of? What they're stealing this kind of thing, this feel from? They're stealing it from the freaking Fiskars. The Fiskars have an almost identical type release system where you press and you lift, or whatever, or it's something like that. And that's the other thing. It's insultingly hard to friggin' deal with. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, I have a full review of it coming soon. Spend the $10. YC1023. You want the best freaking knife in the industry for compact, all metal design. High quality. Only thing that's not metal is the Fiskars Pro. You see, it doesn't say Fiskars Pro on it anymore because I used the crap out of it. You understand? I don't think I'll ever tell anyone to check out a tool and it looks like this. I mean, a knife is different. Like, I try to keep my knives looking pretty nice. That's my Coast. I've been carrying that directly in my pocket. And this is a great knife. That's what I'm saying. That's really cool. I would mind. I would mind to have one of those to store all my junk in. So if you go online, you can just order it off Walmart.com. Actually, it's a Walmart product, and it's Auto Drive or Auto Drive or Auto Care. I took the sticker off. I no, I've got another product it's upcoming. It's just I need more time to friggin' recoup before I can do another crazy tool roll review. But it's this is the Auto Drive. But that's coming up. Tool bag organizer for your car or your truck. But Auto Drive makes the thing. So if you do Walmart Auto Drive, like whatchamacallit, organizer, car organizer. It's fairly cheap. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it because I was so hungry. You know, it's dude. Yeah, my my machete, my standard machete is Fiskars. Uh, that one's a great friggin' yard tool for chopping out bush, for cutting down bush, cutting out limb on bush, bushes and stuff. Yeah, I do a lot of removal sometimes. So you talk about removing a bush. You want to kind of chop it in a certain way that gets it kind of down to the core. So when you start digging after something like the taproot on certain ones, then you know that you're looking for like you're looking for it in a certain place. And then you kind of have to, what I do now, so I used to just dig, right? And I used to just dig and cut. But now I actually take I get like about 2 yards of dirt. I put my Rubbermaid two wheelbarrow on it. I've had for 30 years. By the way, that's a great product. The wheels were the thing that broke on it. That's what I replaced on it. Um, and the I put the dirt, and then I'll take a friggin' power washer, and I'll just power wash all the roots around it. But yeah, if you're looking for one of these knives, these classic fastback knives, you don't want to spend $50. Go buy the Heart version. This is the White Knight version. Usually has a black handle, and that's the ever so slightly larger. So I call that the Pops, and I call this the Eddie, because that's Eddie's knife. If that's a Pops knife, that's an Eddie's knife. So yeah, I highly recommend you try out one of these Heart knives. I've been actually running this one lately. This one's actually really capable. I had to buy this knife in a 2-pack. I had to buy that one in a 2-pack. It's not available in a 1-pack, but the other knife you get with it is actually a pretty good knife too. The handle's a little chunky, but I got to tell you, I don't shy away from. Yeah, I know. TTI make them, and the worst part is TTI decided that Milwaukee should have this uncomfortable version of their knife. And everyone around here should know by now. I'm telling people just buy what I carry normally. That's either a banana, right? What? No, that's not the banana. That's what I've been rolling on with here. Buy a banana. If you want to buy a knife, cheap knife, buy a banana, banana. Or buy the Clementine, because the Clementine, it does fastback stuff. It doesn't say fastback, it says flick blade. And the fastback version, it doesn't go fastback. It goes out with one and in with another. So me asking myself, you know, why would I buy something that doesn't do what it says on the package, false advertising, something that does what it does on the package, flicks in, flicks out, and then it's got the most capable friggin' wire strippers I've ever seen on a knife or a blade. That does 12, 14, and 18, I believe. High, that's like the high gauge, like 30 amp crap. My brain is just not working, y'all. I don't know what my problem is. Oh, I know what my problem is. I need a friggin' vacation. I haven't had one in years. Sorry. But yeah, TTI makes a bunch of this crap I have on this table. You know that, right? TTI makes the Hyper Tough stuff. Cheers, Big Josh. Cheers. Yeah. Oh, and I have no idea what that is, by the way. First person came in here, thinking time, said Happy Meal. Sorry. Freaking hay fever, y'all. Anyway, said Happy Meal, and I was like, yeah, I just needed something quick and cheap, and I only had $6. I haven't looked at the toy that it came with. I don't know what the new toy is or anything. Oh, you gotta break it to open it? Ah, you don't. Hey, cool, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, what is it? Last time it was basketball stuff when they were doing their own thing. Little McDonald's. Ha! 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 What? What? Motherfucking man, what the heck? Okay, I bought a Happy Meal. It came with a tiny Happy Meal Happy Meal box in it. With a tiny Happy Meal box in it. Wait, man, that is, dude. This could only happen to me tonight. I wasn't even gonna stream. Okay, I wasn't even gonna open this thing. I didn't even care what it was. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Little McDonald's. Little McDonald's. I guess you can scan this, you can play a game, and then you have to serve people. It's like a McDonald's training. Well, that's the thing. Like, I got 6 nuggets, 2 little things of fries. It was enough for me, dude. I have to eat, like, actually every 3 or 4 hours anyway, right? Or 5 hours. Yeah, a little stash thing. It's got stickers. It's got advertising stickers. Oh, isn't that a hash brown? No, it's not. It just says McDonald's on it. And then, yeah, here's the ordering kiosk everyone loves. I'm the only one who seems to like those things. I like price transparency, so when I can actually like wheel and deal the machine, I'll do it. Like like I don't know, like the kid wants a Big Mac, mom wants like chicken nuggets, pops wants a double cheeseburger. She used like the friggin' menu, the special menu to friggin' get all that for like 20 beans or something, plus extra fries and like, a milkshake or something, or a bunch of milkshakes. That's hilarious that I would buy a Happy Meal and the toy that's inside the Happy Meal is in a tiny Happy Meal. And then that toy inside, if you could call it a toy, it is much more of a stoner weed stash boy thing. But, all right, I guess that's living there until the next stream, probably. Yeah, dude, these knives are not bad. Josh is right, but TTI, and dude, I'm saying it was enough of a meal for me today. TTI makes this stuff. They make a lot of stuff that you don't realize. The cheap Cobalt knives, the cheap Husky knives. They make a bunch of Husky junk too. And I know that they're like the biggest tool manufacturer or whatever, but I also know that Milwaukee doesn't just get OEM'd out by TTI. They go with a bunch of different people too, and they have their own stuff too as well. Like the fuel stuff, I think is stuff they own, and then eventually they sell out whatever their best battery system is and move up. Like how M12 fuel, and then M12 fuel extended, whatever. Every time they make an improvement, it seems like the last line starts to go to the Chinese line as they're discontinuing the old stuff. Cheers! And where's Old Wise Owl, man? What the hell? The Happy Meal toys back in our day, yeah, hey, dude. Back in my day, it would have turned into a robot. It would have turned into a dang robot. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really like, how about this, right? You remember, dude, trust me when I tell you, like the only way he'd do it is if I set him up. And he doesn't stay up late, dude. He's old school. He wakes up at like 4 and 3 in the morning, y'all. I can't do that. I have been cursed with being an artist for my entire life, so I literally wake up at 12 or 10 almost every day. If I wake up before that, that's why I say, like, when did people tell you you had to wake up at an unnatural time just to suit the needs of others, right? I mean, the reality is, and this is kind of how I live my life right now, if you're important, people will wait. It's just how I am. Because I am important, because I'm there to fix your friggin' problems, not there to fix my issues, your issues, right? And you're paying me for an outcome. I create the outcome that you would find pleasing and happy. And then I take my money and we go upon our separate ways. I don't always take the most money, and sometimes don't take the least money. I mean, sometimes I take the least money. Life really should be examined on a case-by-case basis. Speaking of case-by-case basis, I got to go get another beer, folks. And trust me, Big Josh, I got to get more pop stuff. But if you couldn't tell, I sort of ambush him sometimes with it. And the reason I ambush him with it is because if I tell him what to say, or I tell him something, he will screw it up. He's not an actor. He's not. He's just a regular guy. I did a little bit of acting in my life, so I can at least like put on the show. You know what I'm saying? He's also like not an entertainment. You know, I was kind of thrust into the entertainment junk, and that was always fun. And I want to get back into it. Like I said, I'd love to do props again. But yeah, these are the two things I carry the most. They're not loaded on the belt, and then the belt has my hanger for every other tool right here, which is the air gun hanger. But I'm telling you, that's not an air gun hanger. That's an everything hanger, like I've said multiple times. So I think right now I'm just gonna do this. You know, it's been pissing me off every time I look at it. Now, I don't know if you know anything about this stuff that they use to paint on here, but take a little bit of a Sharpie, especially these industrial ones. Take some paper towel, tiny bit of alcohol, not the kind you drink, but the kind you soak your pipe in. There we go. All right, folks, this is not an air gun holster anymore. It is just a holster. Because as I've said multiple times, many times before and many times after, it holds anything. Hold on, here's something interesting to throw in there. It'll hold a hatchet. Hatchet, hatchet. It will hold hatchet. It will hold hatchet. And it will hold hatchet. Hatchet, hatchet. Hatchet, hatchet, hatchet. I don't have another hatchet. That's not true. I don't think it'll fit at this point because it's filled up with hatchets. Yeah. Pops in a place to hang his hammer. Hang it right there, Pops. Here's a drill with a clip on it. Clip it to that. You don't like that? Clip it there. Hang something else. Hang the hammer you're using. At the same time, it's a multi-use thing. It doesn't use an air gun. It doesn't use an air gun to drill it into people's heads or to impact it into your head. That all it takes is me deciding that air gun is a limitation that I'm not willing to live with. Also, there's those Clip Tech boys. Those things are great. Yeah, they are right there. They are really good. They are sturdy. They're stronger than I ever friggin' thought. You feel the plastic, you know, it's like, is it cheap? I don't know, like, cheap feeling plastic has gotten so premium. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell anymore. But yeah, that Hyper Tough, like I said, I did not pay $30 for that. I got it, it was $8 for it if you buy it online, so. And that's coming in the video tomorrow. I ran out of steam for videos. Every time I was working on it, I was laying on the bed, leg propped up. But $8 plus $10 plus $2, what is that? $20. It was like $23 on the online order. And I'd say now if Pops finds a screwdriver before yelling at me, I'm happy. Just gotta write screwdrivers on it. And that $8 might not work regionally for you guys, just so you know. I don't know. I also use the app. These little Tough Build pouches are for these tough Hyper Toughs. Yeah, and what about this one? This one's my favorite. That one's $15. They're not discounting that at all. And that is worth the $15, okay? I was cleaning this. You can tell it's still a little damp. I got to sunbake it tomorrow, but the pockets were kind of holding water. I mean, the stitches aren't very good, so they weren't hold. It wasn't holding it, but kind of holding it. You know what I'm saying? And when a canvas bag can kind of hold water, that means you can wax it. You can heat and wax it, right? So that means that if you just field stitch the ends, maybe with like a field stitch right there, you could probably carry water in this. That's the potential of this bag. So, I mean, I know it sounds funny, and it is kind of funny because, like, I literally filled it with water. I should have taken video. Dude. I had soapy water in it, filled it with water, and then I watched it lightly drain out of each of the ends. And the canvas ain't too bad. I gotta admit, like, you look on the inside, it does have that like spray coating to kind of give it like a bit of waterproofing at first. But when you wash these things with a brush, usually that just rips right off, rips right out. But dude, for 15 bucks, and so what I'm planning on doing is I'll get another one, and I'm gonna put only the tools that I ever use on my Ford, and then I'm gonna put that in there. And then I got one for my Buick when I get that going. That's the Riker bag. It's gonna be the Buick bag. Yeah, Riker bag. That one was 20 bucks. They usually go about 30. Camo might be on sale on Amazon still. It's one of my favorite bags. It's got a little rip out pouches. I thought was kind of cool. And then same deal, same basic idea with the canvas. This is just more synthetic canvas, so only time will tell. And I'm telling you right now, like, the reviews on these will probably come out next year after I've used them. You get what I'm trying to say? Not the Joker bag. The Joker bag is going back to Joker bagness. Although I've got to find a patch, and I've got to figure out a way to kind of paint that on so that it doesn't bleed. Which I have acrylic paint, so I should be able to do that, no problem. It would be genuine. It wouldn't be genuine. Yeah, well, that's the point. Is like he can field questions, Q&A, but we need a moderator essentially. And there's only a couple people that have to do the moderation on that. Not Sam. Sam is, it's weird. Okay, if Sam's watching, he can hear this. It's perfectly fine. Pops was kind of in the dumps. He's been in the dumps for probably 6 to 12 months. And it's mostly because I'm breaking free of everything that he's ever taught me. And that's okay. He's kind of depressed, and I see it, like saying kind of depressed to my dad is like saying, like, an apple looks like an apple, But I said to him, I was like, Dad, you got to work with Sam. Sam needs this from you. Okay, and Pops was like, "What?" Because he was genuinely pissed, I think, for a day at him, and because I told Dad Sam was good, and Sam is good. Does Sam have every lesson under his belt? No, so I gave him to Dad, right? And for a couple days, he gave him a rough time. I'll admit that too. But as we worked through it, Sam's gotten better and better, and Sam came and mowed my friggin' front lawn today. So I got to tell you, that was really cool. I didn't have to do that. And I tossed him, that's what the 40 bucks in the knife bag was. It's supposed to be 30 bucks to him or 40 bucks or whatever. But we came to another agreement on payment. So anyway, he's good. I got to say though, like, giving him Pops really friggin' essentially, like, he's turned a corner, I think. Like, Pops is a lot happier right now because he's got Sam to deal with. And he can kind of, like, trash on him, shit talk him a little. It's kind of funny. I know that sounds insane, but it's true. Pops is also, like, when I was a kid, right, Pops always wanted me to do something specific. Do this, do that, right? I remember Pops is not only the same guy who bought me a BB gun, but also the one who took it away from me. You know what I'm saying? And where the heck is freaking Oh Wise Owl? Where the heck is the guy I'm supposed to be gloating at right now? He's not even here. Because I made a purchase tonight, and he's gonna be super jelly. Super jelly. But yeah, that's going back in my cash bag. Same with that. That could have gone in the screwdriver roll, but that's more versatile than a screwdriver, so you know. Uh, yeah, the damn owl hoot hoot. I gotta open this beer. It's a priority one message from Drink a Beer Man. Drink a beer, man. Cheers, drink a beer. Not bad, man. For God's sakes. I don't know what it is about these pint cans, aside from the fact that they're reclosable. They're recusable. um, Sorry, I just gotta find a way to prop this leg up for a second while I'm hanging. Okay, so, yeah. Husky, I think that's a TTI knife, actually. That's a really good knife. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you want to buy a Buck knife, you can only buy it from Buck. That's not a bad thing. If you want a Buck ripoff, you can do that. If you want a camulus comb, you got to buy a camulus comb. I'm sure there's other stuff out there that apes this, but this is one of my favorite knives. I keep it on there just for the stupid honing bits. Like I said, I saw some friends. They were like, "Hey, man, blah blah blah. Can I try it?" Just I was like, "No, man. Give me your knife." Man, my knife is sharp as heck. And I was like, "All right, hold on. Let's find out." Here, try the Scooty Boy. There we go. That gives me a little bit more leg leverage. For God's sakes, man. Hey, I'm standing, sort of, half and half. Okay, yeah, bump cap. Bump cap. Everyone, not gonna stop saying it. Buy one, enjoy it. Enjoy never having a hurt head again. The Adrian Tools and Reviews told me to check this out. It's great. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite things. It's expensive. There are other options that I am exploring right now. This stupid multi-tool hammer. Not only is it cool, and I like it, but you can buy it in a kit. You can buy it in several camping kits on Amazon. It's the exact same thing. This has just been earmarked as Ozark Trail. Will that be useful in the field? I don't know. I have to go out in the field. I need a vacation, y'all. The KS2E Elite. Still butthurt over it, but I like it. It's cool. It's not my favorite thing to pull out when I need something special. And I really wish they had sent me the replaceable tooling blades, the scalpel blade and all that stuff for this. And I have one more Roxxon product that I already have in my hands, and I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, another knife hammer. You're I think behind on videos a touch. It's okay though, Big Josh. You kind of watch them organically, I believe, right? Like when they hit your feed. So. Oh, and dude, that 15-second review for the knife hammer, the Ozark Trail one, is kind of unhinged. It's just literally like that's all I do in it essentially. It's just scream. I scream words. I don't know how it ended up like that, but it's I work with what I got. I work with what I leave myself. So yeah, I start watching on the binge. Like I said, if you start from the beginning, you'll see the progression of the insanity of what I've been realizing is going on YouTube. But yeah, I guess I won't reveal it if a Wise Owl doesn't show up. That I did make a purchase tonight, and he will be super jelly. Super jelly. Super jelly. Oh my god, super jealous. Right? Like Lumpy Space Princess. Super jealous. Oh, hey, yeah. was about to say, where's me smokles? Where's me smokes? Where's me vagrant sticks? I finally changed the friggin' lead on this pencil that I've been using, the mechanical pencil. For God's sakes, man. You'd lose your head if it was not. Oh, it's not. My head's gone, guys. Hello? Where's my beer? I don't have a head. I'll just pour it down my throat. That's a joke, okay? My head's still on my head. On my shoulders. This guy right here. I'm working on it. Working on it. Finally changed the lead in that because I had dropped it while I was working. I broke it. And I just wanted a full lead in it. I mean, what did that take me? It took me about a month to break the lead in it. And then here's the other thing. I am looking at the ox pencil next. Someone out there told me that they carry the ox pencil. Okay, you know, I'm going to listen to your opinion and I'm going to try it because you said it's a pretty good tool for marking. He said it's probably a little bit better than this. And I was like, okay, I'll give it the go. If it's anything I have got a spare, a setup, I could probably do different lead points or different colors in it. You know what I'm saying? So having that's not a big deal. And then someone said something about the Amazon kit, so I'm going to probably check that out too. That's coming. I'm in super amounts of pain. And yeah, I haven't taken the Advil yet, y'all, or the Motrin, or any of that. The reason why is because when I go to sleep tonight, it's going in the body, and then 4 hours of uninterrupted, mostly painless sleep, hopefully. Even the 8-hour version only lasts about 4 for me. I have a pretty fast metabolism. It's probably one of the things that I should tell people when you stop eating sugar so much. You find out what your metabolism can actually do. And apparently I am a tall, skinny, lanky guy instead of a tall, like, hefty guy. The only reason I've been a hefty guy is because Dr. Pepper and fucking Coca-Cola, basically. You know, and then the other thing is, like, realizing sometimes the hunger response, so you feel hungry, it's actually just being thirsty. So if you drink some water and it goes away, it's basically, oh, cool, yeah, I was thirsty. And then if you drink the water and you're still thirsty, right? You still feel thirsty. You drink a little bit more water, and then you're not thirsty, and then you feel hungry again. Then you're like, oh shit, maybe it is hunger, right? But you at least tried the water first because you know if you don't hydrate before you go poo, you might have an impaction. Just saying, and you would not want that happening. I'm in my 40s, y'all. Just look, live your life till you're about 35, and then start shaping up a little. Be witty. What's up, Ed? What up, be witty? Ed, be witty. Ed or Eddie, that's acceptable in my book. I like it very much. Check out that weird handle. How you doing, man? I hope you've been well. I think this week I got a couple extra days out, so I got to put a couple packages together. I got to send one out to my buddy CM Retro. He's like a video game searching guy. I got one I got to send out to Adrian, and I got one I got to send out to Tools of Big Josh. Tools of Big Josh, he's getting a saw, and I'm not even gonna chain him up in a basement to get it.
It's time, Big Josh. Shoot the thing into the wood with the impact driver, or cut your leg off.
But yeah, I think the first big knife video I'm gonna do is the Buck 119. I think it's gonna be. I think this has to be a real knife, a real video about this knife. And I want to get a 120 too. I want to get a 120 as well. So, not much, man. My leg is killing me. You said, what's up? You didn't answer that. My leg is killing me. I'm barely walking. The stress is killing me. This monster house sucked my soul out. And I bought some cheap marlin knives, and I feel like I should regret it, but I don't because the channel exists here, and I'd rather get something shitty and show you that it's shitty than have you buy something out there and know that it's shitty, and then buy it, and then feel like you did something dumb. Sorry to use shitty too much. That's like, you know, city chicken, city walk. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I didn't plan on hopping on tonight. I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna get on. Uh, I've been propping my leg up. I spent most day in bed. Like things ain't gonna get better till the job's done or I'm off of it. So I ordered a jigsaw at Home Depot. Uh, I ordered the rigid tools with Big Josh. The rigid friggin' tool. It's the old line. I could have bought a DeWalt for the same price, but I figured I'd try the rigid with the battery and all that for the same price. Not to mention, we got that sander recently by Rigid, and that was a really good friggin' sander. I mean, one of the best friggin' pad sanding, random pad sanders that I've ever used. And it's pretty comfortable grip too, really. So, go figure, right? Uh, Not only am I influenceable, I'm also incorrigible because I'm buying things that I probably shouldn't, but I need it for this job. I really do. And I'm when I get back to doing stuff here, like I said, I want to do a tutorial on building the simplest stool that you'll ever build in your life. The simplest thing to build, a stool. Once you have it in your workshop, you have a place to sit down. Once you have a place to sit down, then then you can start doing real work. The little tiny things like, I don't know, fixing watches or whatever the hell you guys are into. But reality is, and reality always is, or does, what, for God's sakes, man. Ow, ow, that hurts, that sucks. I had to sit down, y'all. Sitting and standing. Usually it's about 15, 20 minutes, now it's about 10. Look, the worst part is, right, like, I've got on one of these Tommy Copper friggin' compression sleeves. It helps a whole lot with my leg. Leg's in a lot of pain. But I can tell you right now, shit. Don't walk on your ankle for a whole month, y'all. Don't walk on your ankle for a whole month. No, you can't see it. Yeah, don't walk on your ankle for a whole month. Don't work 8 hours a day walking on your ankle for a whole month. It's the most swollen it's ever been. And I've iced it tonight, and just being down here is inflaming it. So trust me when I tell you, I'd rather be here than working. I'd rather be doing the videos. I'd rather be sourcing the stuff. I'd rather be wheeling and dealing, and I'd rather be trying to get people like to understand that their lives are their own. They should just go and live their life instead of achieving other people's stupid ideas. And then one day they'll have their own ideas, and then they'll have their own business and sell out for 10 million or whatever the hell people do now. I don't know, but the whole point is getting rich won't make you happy, right? Doing what you love makes you happy. Doing the things that you want to do will make you happy. And I know that sounds crazy, but like, you know, you want to friggin' paint a picture, just paint the damn picture. You want to draw stick figures, draw stick figures. It's really like there was that guy on the internet who got famous for having that stick figure battle shit. Right? All I'm just saying is, like, there's a path for whatever you do in this world. And it's so apparent and easy to see for me now. And I just regret, one of my big regrets is that I didn't see it earlier. That I've been on YouTube for 7 years and I've been watching it for nearly 20. And I never applied any of these thoughts to the last channel. Never applied any of these thoughts to anything else. I wasn't even that worried about hashtags and all that stuff back then. Hi, Michael. Hello, Michael. Yes, join us, Michael. Join us, Michael. Sorry, Lost Boys. My bad. Every time I see the name Michael, that's the first thing I think about is the Lost Boys. You know, if you've never seen the Lost Boys, for God's sakes, I should probably put that in the next batch of movie recs. Ah, yes. Hi, Michael. I have a buck knife that I bought recently. It's probably one of my favorite knives. I can tell you about it. It's the Buck 119. They used it for close-ups in the Scream movie. What's your favorite scary movie? 120 is the one they use for long shots, a little bit longer. I'm trying to get a 120 now, and I'm probably going to pay full price. One of the best tools I have right now. It's right here, actually. Hold on. It's right here, right there. That's the Night Eyes Do Hit key. I've gotten a lot of mileage on the channel. And then, like, I had that video. I did the whole video. I saved it as a draft. The next time I looked, it wasn't there. And then 2 times later, or 3 times later, it was there. So, go figure. I found it. You guys got it eventually. But it was in my drafts, and then it disappears. So, but that doohickey has been one of my favorite stupid things. If only just to score something, score a wall, score something, put a mark or a divot, push a little divot in, and then the other thing is it's a paint can opener for days. And of course, it opens up a bottle, right? Not an aluminum bottle like the one I have, but you know. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stream. I wasn't gonna get on. My leg is really freaking killing me, and you got me. So you know, it's like I said, it's hard to explain, but I feel way better about getting on here than I do about going to work in the morning. Just talking to people, just expressing my will to live and my will to tell people to live. I walk around and I see people, and they're sad. They look so broken and defeated. And I'm just like, hey man, hope you're having a good day. Or, hey, that's an awesome shirt. And it turns their friggin' day around. It's like life is not about you sometimes. And I get it, life is about you. When you're out in the world, it's not. Right here, it's about me, all me. And you guys too, because you're the ones who are driving the content at this point. Most of the recommendations that I've taken, I've fallen in love with. So if you got one of those, I gotta cut it short, man. I really gotta go. Man, my leg is freaking killing me. I'm gonna freaking finish that video for y'all tonight, and I gotta work on the Marlin video for tomorrow. And I gotta do that before it gets so hard that I can't barely go upstairs. So, like I said, be more for yourself than you've ever been. At least the most important thing right now. History will remember you for doing your best. Everything is going to be okay, I think. Because it always ends up being okay. As many times as people have told me that the world's ending, I realized it'll never frickin' end. Because even if we're gone, humans are gone, the world's still gonna be here. Revolving, waiting for the eventual cold death. After the sun eats it up and leaves a dark carcass. Through expansion, devastation, destruction. See, I said I'm leaving. The whole point is, I'll do that before I go. How about that? I got you covered. What I'm saying is that I think about outer space, right? This cold place that nothing can exist really. But things exist. Things provide life to other planets. Things crash into planets. It's been kind of understood that panspermia has a bit of a reality. that most of the gold in our on our planet was formed during the most intense parts of it, and the core is most likely like filled with gold. By the way, liquid molten gold. Heavy elements are the reason so if we have a core on our planet, then those heavy elements, they are seeping up ever so slightly every day. More gold coming out eventually as the planet shrinks and dies itself. The raging destruction on the top of the friggin' planet is not the thing that's going to destroy what's happening inside of it. Anyway, yeah, the other thing I gotta say is that like I know that like life seems insignificant, but I'm telling you right now, it's not. Right? If people have found meaning in existence for millennia upon millennia, disappeared behind the curtains of historical truth, which may not even be truth. The stories of the victors, am I wrong? I didn't even run the fan tonight. See, that's how friggin' messed up I am. Cheers, people. I think about the old things the old world that used to exist. How everything we have now is essentially something that someone invented in the old world. When you drill a hole into a board, it's the same principle that created the Gutenberg printing press. When you get a forged item, it's the same idea when you, of original forging, bronze forging, iron forging, steel forging, drop forging. Every time a new thing happens, we think it's better than the last, and it usually is. Hand folding is still one of the best ways to create a sword. Go figure, it's not the way we wage war anymore. You think about how priceless a sword was. Or, I guess in some places it wasn't priceless, it was sacred. In Japan, I know that a sword was essentially like almost a lifetime's worth of money to buy, especially a good one. I know that, like the Ufbert swords out of Norway, German Norway, Normandy, the British Isles. I know that they're mainly found in lakes. They're sacrificed because of their sacredness. They've given up their soul. The man who could wield it is gone, so they placed it into the lake to return it to the person of which whom gave the sword to Arthur. Arthurian legend is really big in England, and I think it's actually a really cool legend. But it's all based on friggin' stories. So the reality is it truth or is it fiction? There's truths in fiction, and there's fictions in truths. And to be able to discern the two things at the same time has always been one of my talents. It's why I actually still really love Shakespeare. If you ever take a chance, just try to read it, okay? But if you can't read it, there is a guy online who does like a bunch of very plain way of saying it, and then he'll put like a little caption there. It's like Streetwise Shakespeare or something, or street walking Shakespeare, and it basically talks about how dirty, raucous, how disgusting a lot of his jokes are, how essentially they're all dirty jokes, or they're getting drunk jokes, or fart jokes, or, and then he speckles in these insane like stories on top of these jokes. He doesn't always do it in every story, and in some stories he basically does it so heavily that it has to literally just be classified as some sort of specific thing, and that's where the word comedy comes from. Well, I mean not comedy because that's actually from Greek, but like a Shakespearean comedy. Like people say a Shakespearean comedy, and that's kind of why we use comedy now, not comedy and drama in the old sense. So, because in the Greek days, comedy was actually a lot different. It was drier. It was a lot harder to deal with. It was a lot harsher. And then the other thing is that the Greeks were much more happy to see like a guy with his eyes gouged out than see his eyes getting gouged out. So say from that what you will of the original Greek dramatists. But yeah, I grew up reading books. Uh, Something told me to read as much as I could when I was young. Uh, I read Moby Dick, Roots. That's like 1,000 pages. um, Three Musketeers, Swiss Family Robinson. Yeah, anything. Robert Louis Stevenson. I got into poetry at some point. I really like poetry because it tells you things in small words. Uh, I, the whole time I'm whittling knives. I enjoy all this. All this has been my life. Okay. Actually, the funny part is I stopped carrying knives for a few years. That's not entirely true. I always carry a utility in my pocket, but a regular knife. Okay, just like a like a tactical folder or fishing knife or whatever. Okay. Um, that I had essentially stopped doing it, and something in my brain just said to me, I don't know why I haven't done that in so long. So part of the channel, I was buying tools. I went to Ace Hardware one day. I bought a friggin' knife out of there. Uh, it was it was not. It wasn't even. It was It was the Coast frickin' uh, utility knife. The Coast brand utility knife. I bought that thing at Ace Hardware one day, and I started saying to myself, "How far can I stretch the word tool?" By the way, I bought a bow and arrow and asked that too. So, yeah, very very enjoyable handle, grip up, a great knife. The reason I didn't carry it very often is that I always forgot that it had the lock on it. It's a much softer lock on this one, and then on this current one, sorry, wiping my sweat away. That one is a much more affirming click, so I know it's locked or it's locked forward, locked backwards. That's why I like that a little bit more. But like I said, I bought a bow and arrow. Right? How far can I push the word tool on my channel? Because that's not just a tool for hunting, a tool for anything really. It's a tool for fun. Okay, it's $54. And I'm trying to say, like, I really wish OYSL had shown up. I really would have cracked this friggin' egg on something. Cheers. Cheers to Be Witty. Cheers to Michael. Cheers to Tools of Big Josh. Gonna hit you up soon. Rogers Woodworks and Mischief. I'm gonna check your channel out. Do you have channel stuff? I don't know, man. Cheers to Thinking Time. Cheers to James Trollington. He's probably asleep right now. He's got to go to school. Ringo and Selmo. Cheers to you. A classic fella of the classic type. Cheers. Yeah, that's all she wrote. I stayed till 1. I stayed from about 12 to 1. Remember, people, this is where I belong. Share my videos, like me, subscribe me, do what you got to do. I'm going to back y'all. I'll be here for you. I broke it. I chipped it. It's all right. Like I said, I'm going to get into sharps soon. Sharp out soon. Thinking Time, thanks, man. For real. Everybody, you're classic. You're great. You're amazing. Don't let the world tell you otherwise. Because if you let them tell you otherwise and you believe them, then you'll never be great, classic, or amazing. All right? Life's too short to do other people's shit. I'm out. I'd stay for much longer, but I gotta go. Prop up my leg and all that good stuff. So I'll catch up with y'all.